learn that the topic of internet. I think, I hope you know that I want to mention some special things. For example, let me explain something. The first thing is, if you see the internet, you are thinking about that. This is enjoyable thing, and we can go some websites, we can search something, and also at the same time we can play game. But apart of these things, we have some special things. If you learn that, you can make a step at the future very easy. You can understand it about the topic, and for the examinations you can do it very easy. Okay, internet. Today you will learn, you should be able to learn, identify internet search engines. The first thing is search engines. We will mention just special things in this lesson, not all the internet, because we cannot finish the internet topic. This is very huge area, huge field, okay? And the second thing is, I will show to you examples of search engines. And the third one is state-specific uses of the search engines. You will make some practice how to use the search engines and some download material from the internet. The last thing, if we have enough time, I will show to you. Generally, this is extra information about our lesson. Okay, I think everything is clear now, and let's start our lesson. In this slide, as you see, we have internet, and in this place there's a picture. I think you know that what is the meaning of this, W, W, and W. These three W is showing us World Wide Web, okay? And generally we are using for the internet term. Okay, the internet is, as you know, very biggest library in our world. There is no any reason to go and see to books, okay? And only you are going there, internet, in our system, in your system, and you can search something with your finger. There is no anything. Okay, normally, let me say to you something. In our, my childhood, and we were going to our city library. We were walking maybe 30 minutes, and after 30 minutes, we were entering the building, library building. And after that, we were finding the responsible person. And after that, we were searching the book shelf by shelf. But now, it is very easy. If you have an internet connection with your system, you can search in a few seconds. Okay, and internet also contains billions of pages and documents. We said that two different things, page and documents, because you can search some texts or video or some information inside of the web page. And documents means, for example, as a PDF, as a Word document, as a picture, you can find anything from them. Okay, we mentioned that www, the first two W is about worldwide. The internet is also a kind of network. We are mentioning some networks. For example, in your school, there's a computer lab. They are connected between the other computers with locally. We are saying that local network, but the internet is worldwide network, okay? Worldwide network of computers. You can share some information, you can share documents, okay? And if you think about that, what about the internet? How it is coming with the different words. As you see here, inter and net, it's coming international and network, okay? International and network, and also it is the exam question. When you enter the exam, some places, for example, in our schools or any certificate exams, you can find your information. Okay, today guys, after this simple information, you will learn these subtopics. For example, definition of search engine, examples of search engine, and uses of search engines, how to use search engines. Okay, let's mention the first one about definition. Everybody, if you think what the meaning of search engine, it is related to searching, okay? This is a software. This is a software program on the internet. Why I said that? If you don't have any search engine, you may not be enter the web page. Why I said may not? Why I didn't say cannot? Because the possibilities, if you don't have any search engine, you cannot easily the web page. There is a way. Yes, actually there is a way. In the MS-DOS command code, you can enter it, but very, very difficult. You should type to a command screen and you should see only text information. No any pictures, no any document information, any link, just the text information. A search engine is very easy for us to reach websites, okay? And software program we said, and the important thing is here, it will do a search of the websites. And it is searching inside of its database. For example, if you search anything about the NTIC on the Google, Google is search engine. We will mention the other slides. If you enter it something, it will search in its database, Google database, and after that you will show to you the result, okay? How many pages, how many websites, how many information there are, it will show to you, okay? This is very important. See, search engine is a software program and there is database. It is doing a search, okay? Let's continue the sixth one. Okay, after definition, you will be wonder something about the second one. We have some examples. Maybe you will hear new information now. I think the second term, or the other JS1 and JS2, you learned that, but we will mention again. Example of search engines, everybody, it is very easy, we said that, to search, to find a website, okay? And for example, as you see here, Google is a search engine. If you ask this question, Google Chrome or Google, well, what about that? Before this information, maybe you will say that the search engine is Google Chrome. No, Google Chrome is not search engine. This is internet browser, but the Google is the company of search engine. And the other one is nowadays also the second famous search engine, Yahoo. And the other one is Bing search engine. Actually, it is coming with Windows 10 operating system, sometimes defaultly. When you install your Windows 10, it will start with the Internet Explorer, with Bing a search engine, okay? And the other one is, this is also famous, not like Google, but famous, Yandex. This is the source of Russia, and they are also huge database. And the others are ask.com, as you see here the logo, and AOL.com. This is the search engine like Google, Yahoo, and Mama. This is very old. The logo, the motto is the mother of all search engine. Okay, but not famous now. Okay, the other one is DuckDuckGo. Some students of the Abuja boys, they know that what is the importance of DuckDuckGo. Maybe we can mention the next times. The search engines are very, very famous of the internet are there. Okay, everybody, as you see, this screen, it's showing to us, for example, when you open your internet browser, when you go to Google, www.google.com, it will show like this, okay? And the other one is Yahoo. Yahoo also with the logo, it is showing like this, and Bing and Yandex. What about the common things of four of them? Maybe the other search engines are the same. The common things is, see, also not is, the common things are the name of the search engine, okay, and the search bar, all of them the same. And the other thing is, most of them, when you click on the Google, when you click the enter on the Google search engine, it will go to find, and the others also put it there, this zoom icon, but it is the search icon, okay? Also, you can click the search. Yeah, after then, how can we access it? Maybe when we make a practice, we will go, okay? Let's continue the others. The example of search engine, everybody, maybe you can think about that. What about the differences about these search engines? And every search engine, they are using different algorithm, and they are thinking about that. How can we understand it? Algorithm, what is the meaning algorithm? Algorithm is different steps. For example, if I say how you can go to home, your home, from the NTIC to home, maybe you can say to me, some of you, I will go with car, I will go with bicycle, I will go with, for example, I will go with different way, from the Banex Plaza, from the Ahmed Bello way, Kashim Ibrahim way, and something. If you say something differently, we are saying that algorithm. And search engines are also using different algorithm. If you click, for example, the Google, it is searching with different algorithm. It's going to, for example, location by location. For example, the other search engines are searching name by name. The others are using index by index. For example, ID number, okay? And let us do it just one practice with me, and I will show to you on the screen. If you search anything on the Yahoo, it's not guaranteed. You cannot see the same thing in the Google search engine, okay? For example, I prepared for you here. If I search on the Google, IT in Nigeria, it is showing here IT information, the nigertechguide.com under the telecom, for example, or in this web page. If you see this on the Google, maybe when you click the Bing search engine, it will show to you the first in Google and Nigerian information portal. See, the same thing, I searched that, but it is showing different thing. Maybe this nigeria.go.ng is the third, fourth, or the other options of the Google. And if you search on Google or Yahoo, and you can see the different thing. For example, it shows to us Wikipedia, okay? And the other one is ask.com. It is showing Niger Tech. See, the same website, but the different sub page, okay? Different sub page. And the other one is for the Yandex. And on the Yandex also it is showing to us the different thing. It shows to us, everybody, it shows to us different search engines are using different algorithm. Okay. Now let me show to you just practice. I want to show without going anywhere. And let me open the Google. Okay, new sharing here. How can we find the different search engines? As you see, guys, I opened the Google Chrome. This is Google Chrome. It is selected as a default or not. It is coming directly Google search bar. Okay, Google search engine. If you want to different search engines, you are going to new tab. Also, you can go here like this, google.com. Okay. After going there, if it is showing to you like this, searching bar. And if you want to go the other search engines, you are opening the new tab, and the same it's showing there. For example, let's see bing.com. If it is true, it will go to search engine. As you see here, guys, as you see here, Bing search engine. Let's try the others. For example here, and the other one. Let me show to you. Okay, the other one is, let's say, Yandex. If you go to yandex.com, these are search engines. It is showing to you like this. It's possible you can find, okay, just some little information about that. Okay, let's continue from the other screen and our PowerPoint slides. Okay, on our poll, we had, what's your favorite internet browser? What's your favorite search engine? And have you ever been visited to NTIC? I want to see it. Okay. If you didn't, please, after this class, you should find it the NTIC website, because I asked the assignment about that. Just one thing, very, very easy. Your assignment is very easy. Okay. Don't forget to visit to Google Classroom. I think everything is good. The other one is subtopics, uses of search engines. And search engines are the foundation of the internet. If they don't want, they will not share the search engine. You should find the website, you should memorize it, you should record it the website, and after that you should enter to go internet browser. Okay, but they are foundation. Search engines, they provide one of the best methods for doing this. We said that the algorithm. Okay, each search result will have, everybody, this is very important. For example, if you go to Google search engine, if you type in the search bar NTIC, and after then, everybody, there are some tabs. The first one is all tab. As an image, you can search it, as a video, as a news and maps and something that are there. But in here, the first, after the tabs, there are how many results and in how many seconds it finds. And the important thing is here, I want to mention here, a title. As you see here, NTIC, Abuja, Kaduna, Kano, Lagos, Yoba, and something, it is showing the internet website title. And the other one is the URL link. URL link is here, the green one. It is showing the website name, website address, and a short summary about the website, very, very small. Maybe the first page information, maybe what's that, engineers or the website creator, they are creating the little short summary, okay? And now we have one video. Let me see the sound. Share computer sound is ready. Yes, I think you are hearing me. I will continue my video. Let's see how search works.
Hi, my name is John. I lead the search and machine learning teams at Google. Well, I think it's amazingly inspiring that people all over the world turn to search engines to ask trivial questions and incredibly important questions. So it's a huge responsibility to give them the best answers that we can.
Hi, my name is Akshaya, and I work on the Bing search team. There are many times where we'll start looking into artificial intelligence and machine learning, but we have to address how are the users going to use this? Because end of the day, we want to make an impact to society. Let's ask a simple question. How long does it take to travel to Mars? Where did these results come from? And why was this listed before the other one?
Okay, let's dive in and see how the search engine turned your request into a result. The first thing you need to know is that when you do a search, the search engine isn't actually going out to the World Wide Web to run your search in real time. And that's because there's over 1 billion websites on the internet and hundreds more are being created every single minute. So if the search engine had to look through every single site to find the one you wanted, it would just take forever. So to make your search faster, search engines are constantly scanning the web in advance to record the information that might help with your search later. That way, when you search about travel to Mars, the search engine already has what it needs to give you an answer in real time.
Here's how it works. The internet is a web of pages connected to each other by hyperlinks. Search engines are constantly running a program called a spider that crawls through these web pages to collect information about them. Each time it finds a hyperlink, it follows it until it has visited every page it can find on the entire internet. For each page the spider visits, it records any information it might need for a search by adding it to a special database called a search index.
Now, let's go back to that search from earlier and see if we can figure out how the search engine came up with the results. When you ask, how long does it take to travel to Mars, the search engine looks in each of those words in the search index to immediately get a list of all the pages on the internet containing those words. But just looking for these search terms could return millions of pages, so the search engine needs to be able to determine the best matches to show you first. This is where it gets tricky, because the search engine may need to guess what you're looking for.
Each search engine uses its own algorithm to rank the pages based on what it thinks you want. The search engine's ranking algorithm might check if your search term shows up in the page title. It might check if all of the words show up next to each other, or any number of other calculations that help it better determine which pages you'll want to see and which you won't.
Google invented the most famous algorithm for choosing the most relevant results for a search by taking into account how many other web pages link to a given page. The idea is that if lots of websites think that a web page is interesting, then it's probably the one you're looking for. This algorithm is called PageRank, not because it ranks web pages, but because it was named after its inventor, Larry Page, who's one of the founders of Google.
Because a website often makes money when you visit it, spammers are constantly trying to find ways to game the search algorithm so that their pages are listed higher in the results. Search engines regularly update their algorithms to prevent fake or untrustworthy sites from reaching the top. Ultimately, it's up to you to keep an eye out for these pages that are untrustworthy by looking at the web address and making sure it's a reliable source.
Search programs are always evolving to improve the algorithms so they return better results, faster results than their competitors. Today's search engines even use information that you haven't explicitly provided to help you narrow down your search. So for example, if you did a search for dog parks, many search engines would give you results for all the dog parks nearby, even though you didn't type in your location.
Modern search engines also understand more than just the words on a page, but what they actually mean in order to find the best one that matches what you're looking for. For example, if you search for fast picture, it will know you're looking for an athlete. But if you search for large picture, it will find you options for your kitchen.
To understand the words better, we use something called machine learning, a type of artificial intelligence. It enables search algorithms to search out not just individual letters or words in the page, but understand the underlying meaning of the words.
The internet is growing exponentially, but if the teams that design search engines do our jobs right, the information you want should always be just a few keystrokes away.
Okay, guys, I think it will very useful. It will be very useful about the lesson. And let's continue to our lesson. Okay, the search engine is using some different algorithms we said, and with the indexes, for example, with the names and with different words, okay? And how to use search engine. Okay, now the practice issue, after the class you can do it. As you know, we will share this document on the Google Classroom, and you can try it again if you forgot it something. And if you go to internet browser, for example, let's say Microsoft Internet Explorer, Microsoft Edge, and Google Chrome, and Mozilla Firefox. These are the just very famous internet browsers. And you are going to search engine. And for example, here on the Google search engine, I put it there, search engine, what's that? And type in the search engine here, and you can find the best result. For example, if you type the search engine here, in 2,060,000,000 results, and in a few seconds, not 1 second, and you can see the results about the information if it is related to your answer. Okay, and now if you want to use search engine, you should be more experiments, but you will be more experiments after a while when you search it. Okay, for more accurate search results, you should think about that, and very specific words, and more words you need to use it. For example, if you want to learn, let's say, what about the activities in NTIC? If you type on the Google search bar, search engine, only NTIC, you can find many information about that. If you type like this, for example, let me first mention the NTIC. Activities in NTIC Abuja, for example. Activities in NTIC, let's say Lagos. If you say that like this, you can find specifically and correct informations in search engine. Let's say this information. If you type nowadays, it's very famous. It's very difficult time for us. If you type the corona, it will not show a specific thing. But if you type this coronavirus update in Nigeria today, it will show directly the information. Okay. And the other next video about the how search engine works. Let's see. Let me see that the sharing is the same.
Ever wonder how major search engines such as Google, Yahoo, and Bing rank your website within their search results? If so, you've come to the right place. In this video tutorial, we're going to explain how search engines work. More specifically, we'll discuss the primary functions of search engines, such as how they scan and index information on the web and provide search patrons with the most relevant listings based on their request. Understanding these components is a critical part of SEO and can help us as we begin our endeavors of optimizing our site for search engines. Imagine for a moment that you're a librarian. When people come into your library, it's your job to help them find the book they're looking for. Now, imagine that your library is a giant one that consists of over 130 million books with no formal organized filing system. Well, how do you do it? First, you need a system, and a great one for that matter. Your system needs to know what's on over 100 trillion pages. Additionally, it needs to answer up to 40,000 customer inquiries per second. and spit out the most relevant answers to each question. Search engines like Google, Yahoo, and Bing are the librarians, and the giant library is the internet. And yes, search engines like Google have a system to collect information about every page on the internet to provide their customers with the most relevant search results. So there it is. The systems search engines deploy consist of three primary functions: crawling, indexing, and ranking. First, to locate relevant content on over 100 trillion web pages, a search engine deploys a spider, also referred to as a bot or crawler, which is a program that finds relevant information and builds a list of words found on each site, a process known as web crawling. Crawling is where it all begins, and for that matter, it never ends. Spiders quickly and frequently scan sites and compile a list of everything presented on the site, including content, page titles, headers, keywords, images, link pages, and much, much more. The second function of search engines is indexing. In this step, the bot processes all of the information it gathers and compiles a massive index of the words and the respective location. The last function is providing users with a list of relevant results based on their search. When a user enters a query, the search engine scans the index to locate the most relevant sites. It then returns the results it believes are most relevant to the user. We refer to this as ranking. Ranking is determined by many factors. For example, Google uses over 200 ranking factors to identify the relevancy of their search listings. These ranking factors are part of a complex algorithm, and Google does not openly disclose what these ranking factors are. However, through a combination of research, testing, and most importantly, experience, the important factors of good SEO are known. In addition, Google is constantly adjusting and updating its search result terms. So a website that is ranked at the top of a results page today may have a different position next month. Throughout this video training series, we'll cover the most important ranking factors to optimize your WordPress site for higher rankings on search engines. Well, that about wraps it up for this video on how search engines work. It's important to note that in order for your website to rank well, it's important that you make sure the search engine can crawl and index your website correctly, which we'll cover in the subsequent video tutorials.
Okay, thank you very much, guys. This is the last video for this lesson, and I saw that some chats. I will share this video, and like this video, there are two more, and you will learn it. You will see that. Okay, practice of search. I showed the beginning of the lesson and how can we use it. We opened the 4 tabs on browser. You can do it after the class, okay? And Chrome, you can find the Google Chrome, and actually it should be Google, Yahoo, Bing, and Yandex search engines. And you can find the football players in Nigeria on search bar, okay? And record the amount of results by the search engine. As you see, I said that before, it will be too much results. For example, let me show to you here. This thing, okay? Did you see here on the Google, for example, 2,060 million results? And the aim of here, is this here, you should find the amount of the results, okay? And at the end of the lesson, okay, we have a summary. A search engine is a software program, we said. It's very important. And it produces a list of web addresses. If you want to find the true one, for example, you searched at NTIC 2-3 days ago, I see that again. If I search the NTIC with different search engine, there is also different NTIC website, but it is not school. This is adult company, okay? The different company, NTIC company, but it's finishing that www.ntic.com, but it's not true. When you see that, you should not click there if you don't need, okay? And the others, Google, Yahoo, Bing, these are examples of search engines. We said that different algorithms they are using, and each results, we showed that it contains a title, short summary, and URL link to web page. Okay, everybody, now we have a little bit activities, and I will ask this question, and our hosts will select inside of you one person, okay, and you will answer this. In the past question in 2019, the last year, in the ERC exam in Abuja, the question is 21, and they asked this question. It's very easy. Dash is the worldwide connection of computer network. Very easy. I think you will answer it very quickly. This email or internet or Yahoo Messenger or web browser. Who wants to say? Okay.
Me.
Okay, I have turned on your mic, please. Kano girls, Amal.
Okay, Amal.
Yes.
What about the answer?
Internet. B.
Thank you very much. Congratulations. You passed this question. Very nice. Okay, let's continue to the second one. Past questions 2018, the question 5. Okay, the worldwide connectivity of computer is known as, okay, ONET, internet, fax, or network. Okay, who wants to say? Our host is selecting now.
Okay, Abuja boys, Isaac, Fuel. I have turned on your mic, please.
Okay, Isaac.
B, internet.
B, internet. Thank you very much. Is it true or not? Let's see. Okay, very nice. Congratulations. Thank you very much. But let's see the next question. At the same year, inside of the questions, there are two internet questions. Okay, the question 26. The following are types of browser except dash. What do you think? Okay, Opera Mini, Mozilla, Internet Explorer, or Google? Who will say?
I have turned on the mic of Akibase Swandi from Ogun Boys. Please answer the question.
Then the question is do you blame Mozilla B?
Mozilla, are you sure? Let's see again the question. The following are types of browser except one of them.
Google. D. Google.
Google. Okay, very nice. Thank you very much. These ABC are all of them browsers, but the last one is search engine. Thank you very much. Let's see the same year 35 question number. The acronym of WWW is what? World Wide Web, World Wide Week, Wide World Web, or Wide Week World. Okay.
Okay.
I am selecting Abuja Girls Leila Chaibashe. Please answer this question.
I think the answer is A.
Answer is A, World Wide Web. Thank you very much. The answer is A. Congratulations. Thank you. Okay, I think the last question, from the 2017. Which of the following is not an example of search engine? Let's see. Google search, Yahoo search, Alta Vista search, and Computer Professional. Okay.
So,
Kaduna Boys, Mansoor Yusuf. Please answer this question. Mansoor Yusuf from Kaduna Boys.
Okay, Mansoor.
Computer professionals.
Thank you very much. The answer is true. The computer professional. This is the first week topic. This is not search engine. Thank you. 2016, ERC Abuja, the worldwide connectivity. This is the same question about the 2018. The connectivity of computer is known as fax, internet, email, or on net. Okay.
okay.
NTIC Ogun, Khalifa Isa. Please answer this question. Khalifa Isa.
B.
B. So answer is internet, you said. Thank you very much. As you see, guys, the questions of the ERC It's very easy. If you understand the topic, you can answer it in a few seconds. Okay, thank you, everybody. I think we finished the time. I will mention something here. Your assignment in the Google Classroom. Don't forget, we have one essay and 5 objective questions. Okay.